So, over the years, we've had the opportunity to work with a lot of clients across a wide range of industries. And specifically, we've had a lot of clients within the transportation industry. And so I thought to myself today, why does hiring matter, right? Why does hiring matter for business owners, specifically in the transportation industry? You see, aside from affecting culture and affecting other employees and that sort of thing, the way we hire also has an effect on our insurance premiums. You see, oftentimes we make hiring decisions out of need and out of necessity and out of an urgency, I would say. Either somebody's left or now we recognize that we need to hire for this certain position. And had we been able to prepare more, or had we seen it coming, we probably would have hired something different, but we were in a pinch, so we decided to hire just anyone. Well, when we make poor hiring decisions, specifically in the transportation industry, it can affect things for a long time. You see, you bring somebody in, they have a poor driving record, it's going to cost you more from an insurance standpoint. Or you have an employee that you bring in and they have frequent accidents, or they're getting stopped, or your safer scores become bad. That has a long-term effect. You see, when those things come onto you and your insurance policy, when that employee leaves, they don't leave you, meaning they stay on your loss history for a long period of time. And so if we're not careful with that hiring and how we hire and who we hire and the process by which we hire and train our employees, we can turn around and all of a sudden be paying sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars more in insurance premium just because we made some poor hiring decisions and now we're trying to compensate for them. So I would encourage you, even if you're not at a point where you're hiring, put together a plan. What does an ideal employee look like for you? Put together a plan for when you are hiring, what your process is going to look like, so that when the time comes, you're able to implement it quickly. You see, when we don't plan, it's when we get caught off guard. And so we're not planning necessarily for today, but we're looking into the future to make sure the processes that we have for our employees, the way we train them, the way we hire them, the way we onboard them, puts us in a good position from a business standpoint, not just from an insurance standpoint, but also from a cultural standpoint, from a productivity standpoint, from an efficiency standpoint. But when we do those things, we're able to better monitor who we're bringing in and make sure they're a good fit, not just from a culture standpoint, but from a safety standpoint and a work ethic standpoint. So your hiring patterns affect your auto insurance premiums when you're in the transportation industry, and they could affect your auto premiums when you're in other industries as well. Not to mention the fact that if you're bringing in the right people, they're going to be safer, so it helps your general liability premiums and that sort of thing as well. So we just want to encourage you, as you go through this process and as you look into 2021, to begin to put a process in place so that when the time comes, you're ready to hire and do so in a way that is best for your organization.